Hi there, it's Karen here. Welcome back to my channel. And do you remember we made this gorgeous little snippet? I would hardly call it a roll because I don't think it's big enough to roll, but this snippet strip, I suppose we'd call it. When I made this one, I also started work on another one, which I was going to do in 2 halves, and I've now finished that one. So that was the one we're going to work on today. And this is what I've got. So I've got half in the warmer orangey colours and half in the turquoisey colours, so that then I can choose which colour scheme I want to use on each when I cut it up and use it on some tags or some pockets or whatever. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them, but I love these. I love working on them, so I thought we'd just do that today. So I think I'll start with this end. I'm going to try not to make it quite as bulky as the other one, just because I think it's, you know, it can be a bit too much, and then it won't go on the pockets, and I won't be able to use it so much. So I'm just going to try and add some sparkly things, maybe a few other bits. I've got these ladies that I've printed off a bit smaller. I thought I might be able to use one of these. I've got those ones. What else have I got? I also have these. And I thought if I could just use my circle punch. I don't know if this is going to be too big. I was just looking at this one here. Is that going to go? Ooh. Might just, if I can use my ink pad, I might be able to just cover up the white bits. Oh, right. Let's see how she looks. So there's a little bit of white around there. I could have brought that down a little bit more. I think it might have slipped. So let's see if I can cover that up a little bit. Maybe that will be what I'll be able to use it. Otherwise, I'll cut round it a bit more. So I've got my dried marigold is the colour I've got. See, I didn't want a really bright orange, because I think it's called pumpkin seed or dried pumpkin. I don't know. It's the bright orange one that I think is possibly meant for the, what's it called, Halloween kit. I don't know, kit, but meant for Halloween. Because I got 4 small ones together, and there were 2 that were more Christmassy, a red one and a green one, and then there was a purple and an orange, so I thought they must be aimed at Halloween. So if I just go around with that just possibly gets rid of the white, makes it less glaring, and I might be able to put her on there like that. Maybe put a bit of something behind her. So I've got this really pretty sort of voily piece, which I might just use a little piece of and put that behind her. Just to soften her, make her kind of part of the background a bit more. Something like that. Yeah. And maybe I've got a little button. Maybe I could put that on here as well. Something like that, maybe. So that's that. So I'll put her there. I really want to use some of this gold because it's gorgeous and it's not so bulky. I might just pop that there. I think I'll just trim it off a little. Pop that there. I've got this piece of gold on a red background. Oh, it's got a little bit of bling on it that side, so that's obviously the right side. So I might just put that there. So it's not going to be able to get too many pieces on here, but I thought just a few would be nice. I think this might be a bit too much. It's very heavily embellished. Not sure, maybe I'll just do a little, really small piece. Cut it there. So I've just cut myself a few pieces off all those pretty fabrics that you've seen before, just so I've got some I can just pop on here. Maybe I'll put it on the end. That might be okay. What else? Oh, I've got some flowers. So I pulled out a whole load of bits and pieces that I might use. I've got a variety of flowers here. I made a few the other day with my flower punch. So some of them are in one colour range. No, where have I put them? They're all in, I think they're in here somewhere. There we are. So I used some book page and a bit of scrapbooking paper. These are too big, clearly. They might go somewhere else. Got this one. I'm hoping they're not too big to go on here. That's a turquoisey one. I've just been throwing stuff in this little pot to see if it would work, to see if I can use it at some point. Bit of ribbon, nope, too big. Bit more of this lace. And let's just put these bits back for now. Come back to them and have a look at them when we go do the other half. I've also got a piece of this gorgeous gold ribbon, which I thought might be quite nice as well. Maybe I'll put a bit of gold ribbon behind my lovely lady. Something like that, maybe. Don't want it to get, it's going to make it a little thick, but we'll see how that goes. So I've got these flowers, which may be too big. Would they go? Not sure. Maybe I need to put a little something behind them. I'm thinking perhaps not some of that. I have some lace as well. Got this lace, which I think actually the colour's not bad. It's kind of pink, but it's a warmish pink. So I thought if it's not, I use a little piece, it might just blend in with all the other background colours. Okay, so I might put that there. Oh, that's upside down, I think. Is it? Yes. And I've got a piece of this lace as well. Wondering whether to put some lace behind my flower. It's probably too much, but I'll just try it out. No, I don't like the colour, it's too white. Okay, I have my cream laces here. What about this piece? That might work quite nicely. Okay, and I was going to have a look at some flowers, wasn't I? So I have all my flowers in these little really useful boxes, and I bought a pack that were all different colours, so the flowers actually match, most of them match the colour of the box, which worked out quite well, but I have written on it, just in case I wasn't sure what colour was in there. So I've got this one, which I think is quite a good colour match, and a smaller one to go in the middle. I'm going to go for a lighter colour maybe. All sorts of different ones in here. Maybe I should stick with the same colour. Put that there. I think so. Sorry about the roaring cars on this, because where I live in the estate, there's a road that goes all the way around the estate, and we're not very far from that road. So, although it's not a busy road as such, when people sometimes just like to roar along for some reason, I think it's a racetrack. Some of them actually treat it like a racetrack. Right, so I've got these flowers. Now what I thought I might do is if I use the flowers, I thought I might put a little brad in the middle. And I've got these gold brads. I've got a normal round one, and I've also got a little, what's this one? Little gold heart. I thought I might use that. Pop that on here somewhere. I'll move these things around. I'm just trying things out. So if I put it through the two flowers, through the middle, and then flatten it out. That's it. And perhaps that will go on. So maybe I will just move that over here. Put that there. Put the flower here. Like that. She can be there. So I think that's not far off where I want to be with this. So let's get the fabric going. Stick a few things down. See if there's any other little touches we might put in between. That one's got a backing on it, which I don't really need, do I? I might just cut that off. So this, the actual snippet itself, the roll, has been sewn, in case you hadn't noticed. You can see it more on the turquoise side, that there are 3 lines of stitching down it just to hold it all together. So these bits are just going to be glued on with the Fabri-Tac, because they should hold it. Now, let's put a bit of Fabri-Tac around the middle here. Hold down this little piece of voile, which is really pretty. Should hold down quite nicely. Now, where do I want my piece of gold? What was else? Oh yes, that was going to go on there, wasn't it? And the lady. That go there. Go like that. And then decide where I'm going to put my button. Or I might put something else. I think the gold, just because it's a bit bare up here, I will put that. I will put the gold ribbon up there. Which is now stuck to my finger. And there goes my button. This is just spilling out everywhere. Where's my... Oh, I did get a piece of wet wipe out just now, ready. And it's disappeared. Okay, I'm back, and I found my button. It had rolled right across the room, but I did find it, so that's good. And I did just quickly stick this down because otherwise the glue was going to dry. So I'm thinking I might put her there. Still feel like she needs a little something softer around her. I'm wondering about a bit more lace. Got some of this, which is quite fine, the bits of it are quite thin, although it's a bit highly embellished in places. Let's see, I'm not sure about that actually. What about, ooh, got this. This is proper vintage lace, this is. I love this. I wonder whether I could put a piece of that behind her. I have very little vintage lace, so I'm a little bit sparing with my use of it. I need to make another trip to the the antiques shop to see if they've got any more. Bought this quite a while ago, so I've been eking it out. But it might just be quite nice to have that under there. Yeah, like that. Shall I move it over here a little bit? Okay. Move that up. Put it in the middle. See where the button might go. Might go there. Okay, let's just do that. Just layering and layering this little section, aren't I? Put a few dabs of glue just around. Should hold it, I hope. Okay, and then I'll glue her on. I'm happy with what's behind her now. Remember to put that on. Okay. That's it. Oops. Yeah, I haven't stuck that down yet, have I? Okay, so that's there. I'll come back and decide where the button needs to go. The button could go there or there. See what else, where everything else ends up. So, this gold piece here, and the flower here. And again, I think I need something, a little something behind it. Do I want a bit more lace? Not as much. Something like that. Yep. Okay, happy with that. I'm probably going to end up making this just as bulky as the other one, but I'm hoping that these aren't, they're going to flatten down a fair bit. I think they'll be okay. And these are such fun to make. You can just stick just about anything on, and you can just go, you know, particularly with this particular theme, you can pretty well go quite crazy with your colours and your bling and all the rest of it. I want to put that like that. No, like that. Okay. Right, the gold piece is going on next. I know that's going to go next, so I'm just going to pop that straight on. It's going in there because I don't really want too much of the red. Have I put that on upside down? I have a feeling I have. Have I done that? I think I have put it on upside down. But now it's so covered in glue I can't really do much about it, so it still looks gold. And maybe it just kind of knocks it back a little by being on the other side. Oh, sorry, I've just got to grab this again. It's nice that it's flowing. I just wish it would stop flowing when I'm not using it. Right, so I'm going to put a bit of that there. Let's take this away for a second. Yeah, I'm just going to put a piece of that on there. Yeah. Very, very gluey. Everything's sticking to me that I don't want to stick to me. Okay. Right. I think this is just somehow rolled up on itself a little bit. There we are. There. I think it's done. Right, that comes last. So this piece is next. Ooh, that was a big blob of glue. Okay. Where'd my top go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I know there are things underneath that are getting covered up, but it's the way it goes when you start decorating. You're never sure quite what you're going to want to use. And I'm going to put either that one, I'm not sure whether I want that one or this one. That's got more of a pop about it, does it? Do I want that much pop? I think I quite like that. Now, I was wondering whether to put a brad in the middle, or I could put a little, where's my little implement? A little sequin in the middle. That would look quite nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right, okay. I'm doing it. Tiny dab. Put the sequin on. Should probably put the sequin on second, but hopefully it'll stay on while I turn this upside down. Oh dear, it's all attaching itself to me now. So, I'm just gluing all the petals because I don't want it to catch. Okay, it's going in there. Oh, now I've got to decide on my button. Do I want my button somewhere? Does it need any thread on it? It looks better with thread, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to go and find some thread and put it on, and then I'll come back. Right, I've put some gold thread. Of course I put gold thread in my little button, if you can see. And I'm just going to pop that there, I think. I'm just going to try and we'll see if there's anything else that needs to go on, but I think for now I'm happy with this end. Oh no, I've got this piece to put on, haven't I still? Yeah, okay, just that piece. And then we'll move on to the other end. So this is a little bit more bulky, but not too. I deliberately cut off the super bulky bits from this one. So there's a little bit of gold sequinage going on, but not too much. Little sequins there. There. Okay. There's a little bit. I don't really want it over the top of my flower, do I? Okay. Right. So that's that end. I still feel like it needs a little something up here. Oh, I know what else I was thinking of putting on while I was thinking it. I do have some labels that I'd like to maybe try. These are Shabby Dabby Doo labels. She's got a whole big kit of labels and ephemera pieces that are all quite small and easy to cut up, and I've got quite a few of them already cut. So I wondered about maybe that one. No, I don't want those scissors. Not sure if this is a bit big. And she does them in all different sizes too. So I've got that one. Which might go. And then there's some smaller ones here as well that I might try. Just see which size looks best. I like this one. Right, let's try them out, see which is the best size for a start. That goes in there. Blends in a bit, almost too much, doesn't it? I need my other scissors for these little tiny corners. I thought I needed a little something up here. Maybe here. Still need a little tiny something up there. What do I need to put up there? What about, I have some sequins, but I don't think sequins next to these will be a good idea. I'll have to think about that one to see if I can find something to go there, because it just looks a little bare. But I think I like that label just there. Or what about there? Yeah, I think I might put it there. So I'm going to try another one. Just not quite sure what size I want. I'm going to tuck that under just a little bit. What other one did I have? I had this one, didn't I? No, I think that one goes best. Okay, I'll put that up there. Or down there, should I say. Oh, I've thought of something that I might put in that space. I also had... Put that... Get underneath, that's it. Put that under there. Yeah, I have thought of something to go here. Not you. What did I do with them? Did I put them in here? I may have done. Put so many things, I just pop them in, of course they just disappear. Okay, so I went off searching. I couldn't find the little, I had some little bows out that I'd got out before I started, and no idea what I did with them, never did find them. I did find a few other little bits in my pot and knocking around, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just use those. So there was this bit of ribbon, well, I think it's a bit of, what do you call it, seam binding. I think it's the last little bit I had left over from when I did that journal card the other day. So I've just ruffled it up a little bit because I thought that would just fit there nicely. But because you can just about see the glue, I thought I found this little tissue paper flower. I thought I might pop in the middle there. And then I've got some gold pearls, so I'm just going to pop that in the middle. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm sure there's other things I could... Oh dear, this is going... oh gosh. Okay. I've got to rescue this quickly. This is completely out of hand now. Okay. I better keep that handy. Right. Let's just put a little bit of glue along here. That goes there. Which way around is this? Does it matter? I think that's the bottom. Put that in the middle. And where'd the little gold things go? There they are. These scissors big for this. Okay, finished it. And then a tiny little blob, if I can do such a thing. In the middle. And for the moment, this part is now done. But I'd never get it off my finger. Oh dear, my fingers are more gluey than the actual thing I'm sticking it to, I think. There. I believe it's on. I've got some extra horrible glue that was on my fingers has now transferred itself. There we are. So that's that. I did wonder, I've got these couple of bits here. I've got a gold wax seal and a gold flower, which is too big, I think, and not quite the right colour. But I've got this wax seal, which I'm seriously considering putting up here somewhere, but I will think about that and come back to it. I think we need to move on to the other half and see what we can put on here. Move some of these bits out the bowl, because these are the wrong colours now. So I've got this bowl here, and I've got, this is gorgeous. This is really more blue than turquoise, and it's velvet. So I thought I'll cut a piece of this off. So I actually couldn't tell which side, because both sides look quite nice. But I think the velvet side is the one that needs to be on show. I think I might just cut this down a little. Wrong scissors. Where to put my, oh there they are. Fabric scissors. And these are not proper fabric scissors, they're just ordinary scissors that I only use for my fabrics to keep them sharp. So I think I might pop that there. It's really rich and gorgeous, that colour. And I have this piece of, it was on, where is it? I'll show you the rest of it if I can find it. Okay, so this is the piece that the velvet piece, really beautiful. And then this is a piece from this. So it's on a like an organza background or something. It's very, very thin and fine anyway. It's possibly a bit too big. I think I might just cut this piece off. Whoop. Pull the thread there. Hopefully when it glues down it'll be alright. So I can pop that there, I think. What else have we got in here? Now this is quite heavily embellished. So no, it's not. It's thick, but it's not really sticking up too much. So maybe I can put that down there. So now I'm moving away a little bit from my turquoise, but there will be more turquoise going on here, I think. And this is on a black organza, and it's kind of a, not quite sure what colour that is really, it's sort of metallic. It's a bit more, not quite as in your face, that one. And I have got this bit of bright blue, but I'm not sure, I think it's too bright. I cut that piece off, but I think that's just too blue. It doesn't blend in quite as well. I've got these bits, which I do love. So this is it's a bit of embroidery on a black background. I think I might put that one there. I've got a couple of those cut out, I think. Here's my bowl with a few bits and pieces that I've cut. I've got this piece as well. Where would that go? Maybe if I move that over here, maybe that would go here. So that's a start. What's that? Oh, there's another piece of that. I have got this piece that I used on, I think I used that on the other one, so maybe I won't use it on here. I wanted to make this one different to the first one, so I have used some different things. Not sure if this is too blue now, whether it was better off with the darker colour. Don't know, quite like that, just on the end. And they won't be together because I'll cut it up. So let's see. I'm going to put the ones on that I know I love, and then see what else might go, whether I need to swap any things out, because this is already taking up quite most of these, most of the space really, isn't it? But these are beautiful, these things. Right, got to remember to put that top on. Even with the top on, it was spilling out everywhere, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm going to put that there, and I'm going to just trim off this little thread hanging off here. And this one's got to go on. To be a bit careful with my Fabri-Tac for this one because it's very fine. So if I actually concentrate on the threads so that they don't unravel, a little sequin there. Just put a couple of little touches so that it makes sure it holds it down. Whoop. I think it's probably not the direction I originally intended it to be, but once it was attached to me there wasn't much I could do. That's fine. Doesn't matter which way around it is really. And then I think I should put that here, this one here. Not sure about this one at the moment, so I think I will put that there. Let's see if I can find any other little bits to go on. I would like one of my ladies actually to go on somewhere, so I won't glue all of these down yet in case I need to move things around a little bit. Maybe, oh, it's going the same way as the other one, isn't it? No, doesn't look right like that. I'm going to put it like that. Put this one the same, but never mind, they won't be together. I will split them up. Oh no, I haven't stuck that yet. What am I doing? I'm thinking of putting that one there, but not completely committed yet. Same with this one. Not sure if I'm totally committed to that one yet. Right, so the other thing I was thinking of putting, I've got this gorgeous girl here who's got all the colours. She's the only one, apart from these couple have got a bit of colour as well, but I do love her, and I thought she might go on here maybe, but I don't want to lose the colours, that's the only thing. I think I've got it, have I got it in a smaller version? I'm not sure. Did I? Did I or didn't I? I don't think I did. So maybe she'll work. But I think that's the wrong size punch, so I'll try this one. Just going to look to see how much of the colour I managed to include. It's very small, isn't it? Where's my other punch gone? There it is. Let's see how much colour I can get in of her with her headdress without. Okay, I can always print it off again, can't I? Oh, hang on. Get it lined up again. It's just a little bit wide, the punch. Okay, I'm going to have to colour her as well a bit, but it didn't show too much on the other one, did it? And I have got, what's this one? Broken China. I'm hoping this will work as far as colouring in that white bit around the edge. Enhances her colour a little, doesn't it, as well? That one's come off, so I might just trim around it a little bit. Just get rid of those extra bits. Let's have a try. Let's give this, there we are. It's not too bad. Okay, so there, or here. Quite like her there, just tucking under that bit, but this is too much now. Just cut this down a little. Maybe that would work. No, I don't want it under her because she's. Okay, so that can go there. I think I need something a bit less bulky here, behind her. Right, what have I got in the way of lace? A bit more lace. Got this. I've dyed this with food colouring, so it's a bit patchy. Let's try a little bit of this. And that's a bit too much. Maybe there. No, not that piece. I think I like this piece better. I know there's nothing much to choose between them, but somehow I just felt like it worked a bit better. Put that in there, like so. She's beautiful. So I might pop her there. Oh, come on. Don't catch on my nail. That's not helpful. Right, stay there. I'm just wondering about, obviously got some more of these flowers. did do, what's this one? Did do a couple. Is that too much? I've got those, and I've also got my these pot of little flowers as well. What colour have I got in here? I've got that. No, it's too blue. That go anywhere? Is it slightly? No, it's about the same. Right, let's have a look at that. I'm quite liking this a little. This might actually be almost invisible on there. Shall I just add a little bit of... Don't know if it's making any difference. Quite like just that little bit of... Yeah, I think I like that one there. And I do wonder whether I can put something in the middle. I've got my little cabochon-y thingies. No, that wouldn't go in the middle there, would it? And it doesn't go with this. No. So I could put something, maybe I could put that there with a sequin in the middle. Maybe put this one in as well. This sequin in the middle. Yep, like that. What am I doing? That's not going to work. Oh. Right, how are we doing? I think we're making some progress. I'm going to stick this piece of fabric down here because I really like it. Where should I put it so I don't forget where it is? So I'm going to get these bits out of the way. A bit too blue. Okay. And a blob of glue in the middle of this. And then again for the sequin. Use this again to pick it up. Not sure how central that flower is. There we are. So that's there. So I think that's going to go here. Not sure about the cabochon. I do like them. I wonder if it will perhaps go on that end. Maybe it'll go there. Do I put a little something behind it? I'm not sure. Oh, I've got to glue all these bits on first, haven't I? Let's do that. Right. Right, I pop that there. No, the other way around, I think. So the little flower's poking out a little bit. And then young lady, so you can go there. And my flower. I've no idea how I'm going to cut these up afterwards. I hope I'll be able to make them into smaller pieces to go onto pockets and things, but who knows how it'll turn out. It should be possible to cut them up a bit. I'm beginning to think I might need another sequin in the middle here. This colour's right, but I think it's too big. Let's have a look. I don't take my hand away, it just comes with it. Right. Oh, actually, I rather like that in the middle. Colour's perfect. Right, it's going there. Looks like it's meant to be in the middle of the flower as well, doesn't it? Okay, that's going on there. I do wish I could buy just more of these small ones. But I don't really... I end up with more big ones than small ones, and I don't find so much use for the big ones, unfortunately. I may have said this before. I do apologise for repeating myself. Right, so this one needs to go on, doesn't it now? Pop that there. Oh, do you know what else I was thinking? I don't know whether it'll work. I was wondering to put a little bit of feather on. Oh, I'll need to put it under something, won't I? So I thought perhaps if I could cut a little piece like that. Should have put that behind my lady, shouldn't I? Is it too late? I ask myself. She has got lace. So maybe if I could put it there and then find something to go on top. But what? But what indeed? Let's see if I've got anything in my box of treasures. More feathers, more flowers. I've got this little flower here. I wonder if that would go. Would that work? So have I got? Just wondering if I've got a wax seal. I have got a wax seal. Might go. That's probably it. Need to use these before long, before they get all crumpled up. Right, okay, so there's that. Oh, there's that. The colour doesn't work. No. The other alternative is to tuck it under here. But then that's not going to work there because it's too close to the other flower. I'm kind of thinking, where am I going to cut things? If I want it to go on a pocket, would I cut it there? And if I put something right in the middle there, that's going to make it difficult to cut. What about here? Little flower. Maybe the wax seal could go somewhere else. And then I could cut it there and there, and there and there. That might work, mightn't it? Alright, let's do it that way. I may cut it completely differently when the time comes, but I just want to make it not too difficult for myself. Now, which is the front and which is the back? That's the front, I think. Right. Oh, wax seal. Should I put the wax seal on? Yeah, why not? I think I want a bit more lace there. Behind it. Move along, move along. Thanks. Yep. Yep, I think I like that. Oh, is there anything else? No, I think that will be fine. I've got feathers all over it. Like that there. And then put my wax seal on. There. Okay. Well, I really do think, I really love it. I love making these. I could make these all day. But I don't think you'd want to watch me making them all day. I don't think you'd want to watch me making any more. Whether we'll make some clusters. Right, so I think this one's done. Let's move these bits out of the way so you can see it. Put the glue back in its pot. Okay, so here we are. If I may add a bit more when I put them in the book. I don't know. They probably don't need much more now. But it is quite different to the other one. If you look, hang on, where is it? There it is. This one is actually much more heavily decorated because I went a bit over the top. But I do love it. And it's mixed, and I've mixed the two colours together on this one. Whereas this one I've got half all turquoisey colours. A little bit of blue and purple thrown in, but not too much, and I think it all tones in really nicely. And then this one has got the orangey, corally and gold colours, I would say. And again, I may add more when I use it, but I think it's fine as it is for now, and I absolutely adore it. I love it. I really love it. I love making these. I wish I could just do these. Just do rows and rows. I suppose I'd get bored eventually. Okay, that's it for now. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to get it all into frame. That will having all the other bits detracting. Okay, let's move everything out of the way, then you can see it properly. So thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Well, probably you didn't enjoy it as much as I did because that wouldn't be possible. and please do join me again for the next one. Bye for now.